Hi Floppycatters, we're doing another KittyBiome test for my cat Trigg. You can see that we used one of these on Hobbs last year. So let's get this ready. This is a 2-pack that I bought from them, and so I still have one left on this one, which is gonna be this one. Get it all ready to go. So you need the poop, obviously. This is Trigg's humongous poop. We're still trying to figure out why he's pooping so much. All right, so we need the pair of gloves, the 2 sample tubes, a pack of swabs, plastic bag with an absorbent sheet, a wooden stick, return mailer, and the test box kit. Okay, when you get the poop out of the litter box, you want to take note of, you know, the fecal score chart here. I'd say he's between a 2 and a 3, whereas Charlie's more, it's not even on here. Charlie's is more of a raw poop where it's just like completely dehydrated and like nothing and it doesn't smell. Trigg's is pretty smelly. All right, so the reason why they have this wooden stick is you want to break open the poop. I might need 2 hands for this so that you're not dealing with litter particles. All right, so I've done that. So you can see there's 2 spots. I'm gonna choose 2 spots too. All right, so it says to take 1 swab. I think there's a lot of hair in this. And grab a pea-sized portion. It's a lot of hair. All right, once you've collected the poop sample, you use the little swabby things to put it in these vials. You get 2 pea-sized amounts. Then you want to register the kit online, so I'll go ahead and register that second number there for Trigg, and then place both sample tubes in the mail and mail it back to them. It's a few days later now, and I just got Charlie's poop, and I'm gonna get it all ready to go, and I am sitting in front of my computer because I'm going to register that. I forgot the date today. I can't remember if it's 18th or 19th, so I need to write that too. All right, I got their test back, and actually this report was May 1st. It's now June, and I didn't even think to check it until May 22nd. And then I saw that the report was in. So make sure that you just kind of set a reminder or something to double check, because I missed the email or it never came or something. But I got the email. There's an email they send when the sample has been received, and then they send an email when the report is finished. This is the public view, so I'll include a link to these in the description of the video as well, so you can check it out. But you can see it has report summary, dietary insights, core bacteria breakdown, appendix, download report, like if you wanted to send it to your veterinarian, but you could also just send your veterinarian this link, and then schedule a report consultation. So it looks like on Charlie's report, imbalanced microbiome, and this has to do with the fact that I complained about him being constipated and a few other things. Oh, poor appetite, pica. Sometimes Charlie likes to bite on things that he shouldn't be biting on. So you can read through all of this when you click on the links below, but here's an idea of Charlie's microbiome. And actually today I had the consultation, because you can schedule a report consultation if you just click on through, and then you can select one of these providers. I spoke with Beth today. She was lovely. And they will go through this whole report with you. And what she did is she actually just skipped right to this appendix area, but I wanted to just scroll through here really fast. And the appendix area is going to address that. And so you'll see Charlie is high and 1, 2, 3 low and some, and then he's got some orange as well. But she said overall that this actually looks really good. This one can be taken care of with more, I think she said all 3 of these can be taken care of with more fiber in his diet, and they suggest inulin. So I might be getting some of that. I'm going to have Pam muscle test it and make sure it's the right thing for him. And then let's look at Chiggy's. I sent Chiggy's in a little earlier than Charlie's. Charlie was on probiotics, and you have to stop the probiotics for a couple days before you can get their stool sample. So that's why there's a delay, but usually I try to send him in the same day. Okay, so his microbiome is a little less balanced than Charlie's. She said some of these are indications of chronic inflammation, which Trigg is still battling candida. He has a candida problem, probably from the ice cream I gave him, the icing like from cake. icing I gave him, as well as the dry food that he ate. So we're still trying to get that under control. He has about 2 weeks left. But she said more fiber in his diet. Again, inulin would be a good idea, and then helping him lose a little bit of weight, which we're also in the process of doing. If you want to get into the real like nitty gritty of it, you can go into the core bacteria breakdown, which is on the side menu here, and then it will tell you things that will help get that under control, like if it's high or low. This is a new system that they have. So the one that I did before this May 1st one, or the April 13th one rather, doesn't show in here, but I could probably log in and go to the older ones if I wanted to. But she went ahead and did that on our call, and then we were able to see that there's been a lot of improvement. Now, the products that they suggest for Trigg's next step is another gut biome test in a year, just to check in and see how he's doing, and then this KittyBiome gut restore supplement, which is freeze-dried cat poop. So they take poop from a healthy cat and they freeze dry it because it has all of the balanced bacteria that you need in your gut. And I think the large and small intestine, I might be speaking a little bit off there, but I do not do this anymore. I've done it. If Charlie and Trigg were really sick, I would do it again. But the cats that they source this from are dry and wet food fed. So if your cat's dry and wet food fed, no problem. But since mine are on raw now, and especially because of Trigg with his candida issue, I don't want him exposed to a cat that's been eating dry food, because I don't want the candida issue to come back and keep having to address it. For example, he's not able to eat wild boar anymore because boar they eat carbs, and it's showing up as an issue for Trigg. So that's why I'm not going to do this. But I might do fecal pills in another way through Dr. Margaret Roman, and I can buy those through my vet. So after my call with Beth was done, she sent me this, an action plan for Trigg, an action plan for Charlie. I mentioned that she wants me to add inulin to their diet and then retest the annual health exam in a year. All right, guys, that wraps it up for my review of the AnimalBiome kitty gut health test. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you've done this with your kitties, let me know if it's helped you. I think it's a great place to start. It gives you a lot of insight, and 70% of the immune system is in the gut, so it's not a bad place to get going and see what's going on with your kitty. Thanks so much for watching. I'll include a link to where you can buy one of these online, and we'll see you next time.